Welcome back, everybody. Kindly just give me a thumbs up if you can see me and hear me clearly. Okay, awesome. I am very excited about this next part of our program. I'm going to be inviting onto the stage now Loubna, who is part of the PATF North Africa team. Hi, Loubna.
Hi, Lorraine.
How are you? I can
see you.
it. Okay. Okay.
Can you see me?
Not yet.
Okay. And now?
Yes, I can definitely
Great.
see you now. You're looking very good. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. So, Loubna, welcome. You are going to be the moderator for the panel that we have coming up on the changing economic paradigms due to technology. So, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and then you will let me know which one of your speakers I should bring up onto the stage next. I will bring them all up onto the stage. I'll just like you to quickly let us know who each one of them is, and then I bring them on in that order.
Can we bring them all together, or we have to do it one by one?
No. I will do whichever works best for you. So you could just introduce yourself to us just a bit. Let us know a bit more about yourself.
Oh, of course. So I'm Loubna Lahmici from Algeria. I'm the founder and CEO of Conseil. It's an advertising company based in Algiers. We are a team of 30 passionate people with a long-standing expertise in digital.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to be invited now onto the stage, the speakers that you have. Firstly, we have Hazim.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there.
Hi, Hazim.
And welcome. Up next, I have Ahmed Yusuf, and I'm going to be inviting him onto the stage now. Ahmed, just kindly take a moment to allow Airmeet to access your camera and your microphone, and then I will invite you right back on the stage. While we're waiting for you to just rectify that, I'm also going to invite Mounia. On stage actually inviting Ouafa. So hi, welcome. Ahmed, kindly switch on your camera for us. Hello, how
are you? Fine, thank you.
Well, I think I'm having technical difficulties here because I'm using a virtual camera. So for some reason, it's not enabling, the platform is not allowing the virtual camera. So that'll be a challenge here. But sorry about that.
Okay, so I am going to hand over to you now, Loubna, to take over the panel and post.
Can you see me?
Can you see me? And okay, kindly give us a thumbs up if you can see and hear us clearly. Loubna, I'm going to exit the stage now and let you continue.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. Cool.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm very happy to be the moderator of this panel today. We will talk about a great topic, which is changing economic paradigms through technology. And to tackle this great topic, we have with us four wonderful guests from four countries, two ladies and two gentlemen. So we have a perfect gender equity. So welcome to Mounia Sebbahi from Tunisia. Mounia is the business director of Tracy Communication. We have also Ouafa Benterki from Algeria. Ouafa is the CEO and founder of MTY Intelligence Software. We have Hazim Sebata from Morocco. Hazim is the founder of Cash Plus Morocco. And Ahmed Yusuf, that is the digital transformation and strategy head of Bitcoin Association from Saudi Arabia. So today we will talk about these new paradigms that technology is changing, especially in this very specific pandemic context where technology is used like never before. So my first question is, at your opinion, what is the impact of technology and innovation on economic activity? Maybe, Mounia, could you share your thoughts about this?
Très bien. Merci Loubna. Bonjour à toutes et à tous. Je suis très contente d'être ici parmi vous aujourd'hui. Thank you, Loubna. I am happy to be here with you. My name is Mounia. I am Associate Manager in Tracy Communication. So Tracy Communication is a mass media and digital communication agency operating in the Tunisian market, but also at the African and international scale. In our clients database, we have Nestlé, Sanofi, Fnac, Yves Rocher, Massimo Dutti, and other FMCG, agribusiness, and financial local companies. So we provide strategic advisory, design and creation services, and mass media and social media campaigns. And today we're going to focus on this second part, which is digital communication, as is closely linked to the theme of our bootcamp today, but also and essentially because the major change that was operating in communication work in this post-COVID era is closely linked to digital and technology. And about the impact of technology on local economy, I would like to share with you a short presentation with concrete examples on how IT, e-commerce, big data have enabled several of our advertisers to overcome this COVID-19 pandemic crisis. So to survive for some and to even to prosper and grow up their business for others. I will just share my screen and you tell me please if it's okay. So can you see the presentation?
No.
Not
No?
yet.
Not yet? And now? No?
Okay.
So it doesn't work. I don't know. What is the problem?
Ouafa, please, can you mute your mic?
So I have a little problem. I can't share my screen. So I don't know if you can, if somebody can help me for that.
Lorraine, please, could you help?
Lauren. Oh.
Okay. Maybe.
Is it okay now?
No, we don't see that.
Hi, could you kindly just let me know the error message
No.
that you are getting when trying to share your screen?
Arrêtez le partage.
This is okay. This is okay.
This is okay? Okay, yeah. Great. So, in marketing and communication, everything is based on insights from the daily life of our target. And when we talk about change, we must first start by observing changes on the behavior of the target to find the best way to reach it. So you may ask the question about things that have changed with the COVID era. I would answer, what has not changed? Our way of saluting people has changed. Now we soberly tap each other's elbows. Our way of kissing, and we hesitate before kissing our children when they come home from school. Our way of doing our courses has changed. Our way of working, of holding our meetings, organizing our seminars. So everything has changed quite simply. Is this change positive or negative? Let me say, it's all about mindset. A new context, we must have a new way of doing. And the real good question to ask, in my opinion now, is how to turn this change into an opportunity. So today we can see COVID-19 as an opportunity for those who know how to get it. An accelerator and a major catalyst for digitization and remote work. We have a better optimization of resources, we have a better time management, and we have a better cost control. In numbers, we have 18% of companies affirmed that the COVID crisis played a role in accelerating their activities. And this acceleration is mainly related to digital transformation. In Tunisia, according to the Minister of Technologies, online payment increased from 18 to 40% during the first containment in 2020. And we have another number, 70% of public services will be digitized by the end of 2021. We have also another number which is very interesting. 58% of internet users have bought online in the local market in the past 12 months. And 78% have made at least one purchase online. So it's really huge, 78%. Their motivations, it keeps me from moving, competitive prices. I buy anytime, wherever I want, and they can compare prices. Internationally, we have, according to global survey launched by Twilio, among 2,500 global decision makers, measuring the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the digital transformation business. The crisis has accelerated the digital communication strategy of French companies by 6 to 7 years. Donc, il en ressort que la crise a accéléré de 6 à 7 années, et c'est juste extraordinaire. I want to say that when we feel in danger, the survival instinct makes us more creative, stronger, faster, with sharper reflexes. I want to share with you some cases and clients' experiences. In retail, fashion, and lifestyle, our client Indigo Company, the group that manages the most important fashion brands in Tunisia, like Massimo Dutti, Zara, Mango, Stradivarius, et j'en passe, and more than 20 other brands. In less than 1 year, only 9 months, they launched the e-shop planned long time ago, but the implementation has been done at an impressive speed. Stores were closed, and there was no other choices. So the famous survival instinct. Second case, it's about pharmaceutical industry in general, and Sanofi in particular. The remote has replaced the face-to-face for VMs, les visiteurs médicaux, or medical representatives. And we have a new trend also has been launched, the telemedicine. So we can do a remote medical consultation for a manner called or melt pathology, or ever with the chatbot. So this transition between the traditional operational mode and the digitized one was beneficial for both patients and health professionals. Another example, we have our partners, the events companies. So every day we receive ingenious ideas and extraordinary proposals. So we have today virtual trade fairs with 3D exhibition stands. We can have online events with live participation of the biggest stars of the showbiz. And now it's possible since we can do a big saving on the costs of organizing major physical events like before. Here we have 3D exhibition stands and an example with Gad al-Maleh. For the agencies, the communication agencies, the budget invested in digital and has almost doubled in only 2 years, going from 23% to 42% of the total communication budget of brands at the expense of mass media, of course. So the digital budget replaces mass media and events spendings. We have some numbers here. So if we compare with the split of media spending between 2018, 2019, and 2020, we have for the first year digital in the third place with 23%, 2019, 29%, and 2020, 42%. So almost the half of mass media budget spending. And this is the evolution in only 3 years. In addition, we have a high connectivity rates in Tunisia, in permanent growth. We have 7 million Facebook users for only 11 million Tunisians. So the rate is 64%, and especially connecting during the containment, which is normal. And we have 1.9 million active users on Instagram. So the digital communication gives us the possibility of much more precise targeting, with most precise metrics and KPIs for the evaluation of return on investments. And above all, it costs less than mass media. So digital is really the main alternative, provided if we have a good content strategy, the credibility, of course, of the message and performance in content creation, and a good targeting strategy, hence the ever-growing need for high-performance specialists in big data and artificial intelligence. So this was the Tunisian case, and I suppose that digitization in other countries around the world lived the same experience. Technology has been able in the past to transform wind and sun into energy, and today to transform crisis into opportunity. And we believe that the technology and the ingenuity of our young Africans and future leaders will change our lives even more for the better.
Thank you, Mounia, for sharing this.
Thank you, and excuse my English accent. You know, we are French speakers, so I did my best.
No, you are perfect. Thank you very much, Mounia.
Thank you.
So, Ouafa, Hazim, and Ahmed, can you share very quickly what technology is mainly changing in your local economy? Ouafa, do you want to say something?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Loubna. I would like to say that technology was changing everything since decades, but this pandemic obliged even the most resistant to the technology to align with those who were enabling it, and it became a part of our daily life. So I think even I had the chance to be a member of Algeria Smart City team, a team who started working on how to enable Algiers as a smart city, as a pilot project to turn other wilayas into smart cities as well. But we started even in 2017, and as you know, it was not obvious to turn a town into a smart city just in a short time. Even some of people are resistant even to create a website. So it took time to convince them that technology is a very important tool and we can use it everywhere. But today, with the pandemic, everybody on the globe was obliged to accept the technology. In Algeria, we had also a good thing that today we have like what we call a knowledge-based a ministry of knowledge-based economy. So this is a good thing even in Africa, because it means that we plan as Algeria to use to turn into a knowledge-based economy. So I think that we have the most important or the key driver for innovation should be the research and development, and this will be between a shared task between public and private sector. I won't speak longer because I don't want to take the time of others. Thank you.
Thank you, Ouafa. Hazim, could you share some of your some outputs about Morocco? Hazim, tu peux donc t'exprimer en français.
Thank you, Loubna. I prefer to speak in my second language, which is French. The English one is my third one. Excuse me, Ouafa, for this. En vérité, la technologie, oui. Ce qui s'est passé au Maroc, c'est passé dans le monde entier, donc il n'y a pas de particularité marocaine sur le fait que la technologie a fait avancer les choses, qu'on a gagné des années. Mounia a parlé de 6-7 ans, etc. Il y a plein d'estimations qui se sont faites partout dans le monde, effectivement. Maintenant, ce n'est pas la technologie elle-même qui a changé. C'est plus la technologie existait avant la crise. Simplement, elle a réussi, la crise a fait a obligé les gens à se dire, ben en fait, il faudrait qu'on s'y mette à un moment donné. Il faudrait qu'on accepte de prendre le risque et de faire confiance à cette technologie. Alors, je vais prendre comme exemple, par exemple, au Maroc, ce qui s'est passé en mars 2020. Mi-mars, confinement, fermeture des frontières, etc. Et les gens ne pouvaient plus travailler. Enfin, beaucoup de gens ne pouvaient plus travailler. Et le gouvernement a décidé d'aider financièrement la population, et notamment les personnes qui étaient en crise. Et en même temps, ce même gouvernement disait à tout le monde, restez chez vous, ne sortez pas, et on ne peut pas avoir de contact physique. Ce qui s'est passé tout simplement, c'est que le gouvernement a très rapidement mis en place avec un certain nombre de partenaires. Nous avons contribué en tant que société, je parle de la société Cash Plus, nous avons contribué à une opération qui est celle de la distribution d'aide. Et donc le gouvernement a distribué beaucoup d'argent aux populations qui avaient besoin. Mais simplement ça, ce n'est pas une exception. Ce qui était intéressant, c'est qu'elle a mis en place un portail, demandé aux gens d'envoyer un SMS avec leur téléphone. Sur la base de ce SMS et certaines informations, le gouvernement a pu décider qui avait droit à une technologie, qui n'y avait pas droit, etc. Et puis, le service, c'est-à-dire la distribution de cet argent, c'est fait pour ceux qui avaient un compte. Donc, l'argent est tombé sur leur compte. Et pour ceux qui ne l'avaient pas, simplement, ils pouvaient aller sur un GAB retirer l'argent sans avoir un contact physique avec personne, ou bien à travers des agents, des réseaux comme le nôtre, où ils pouvaient se présenter avec une carte d'identité et récupérer leur argent. Mais ça, c'était possible avant cette crise. Simplement, le gouvernement, dans ce cas-là, a été obligé de réfléchir autrement et de se dire, eh bien, finalement, je vais faire confiance à cette technologie et finalement, je vais donner la chance. Et ça s'est très bien passé d'ailleurs. La conséquence de ça, c'est que les autres institutions gouvernementales ou les autres agences, aujourd'hui, nous sommes en 2021, toutes sont en train de basculer d'un environnement à un autre, d'un mindset à un autre. J'en veux pour preuve toutes les sociétés qui sont dans les agences gouvernementales qui sont dans le social, par exemple, etc. Les entreprises elles-mêmes ont basculé quand elles ont été obligées. La crise a obligé les gens à travailler en remote, à travailler à partir de chez elles, ce qu'on a appelé le télétravail. Et bien, aujourd'hui, on peut concevoir de recruter quelqu'un qui n'est pas dans notre pays, travailler avec lui, le recruter, faire un entretien à travers Teams, à travers Zoom, à travers en tout cas plein de plateformes. Et c'est OK. C'est-à-dire que cette crise, en fait, ce qu'elle a changé, il n'y a pas eu d'avancée technologique pour moi. Il y a eu une avancée dans notre capacité à accepter cette technologie.
Très bien, super Hazim. Vraiment bravo pour tout ce qui est fait au Maroc. Ahmed, are you here? Okay, no problem. Okay, so next question is about how can yes.
Yes.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Ahmed, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Ahmed, great.
Ahmed, great.
Can you share with us what is happening in
Hello?
Yes,
You're
Ahmed.
breaking up.
Yes, Ahmed.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
There is some echo from
Ahmed's side.
Ahmed.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you very well.
We hear you very well.
Can you share very quickly
what is happening
in Saudi Arabia? What is
What is the
technology?
Okay, sure. First, let me apologize for the technical difficulties. I've been traveling on the road, have a couple of conferences. So, and for some reason, my device here is not connecting very well this morning. So I apologize for that. So I'm not going to be, I guess, visible through camera. I hope that everybody can hear me and hear my points across just the microphone. I'll try to be specific and slow. So my take on this great question is, first of all, technologies in this era is changing the way we do business, the way we interact, the way we share data. Digital transformation is the lead, I guess, the lead economy in the past few months or last couple of years since the pandemic started, that people start switching their life into digital transformation. That's pushed companies and governments alike to move into newer solutions in different areas, in different, I guess, businesses. We have seen the AI taking a lot of advantages. So, for example, one of the biggest projects we have implemented in the past year was a chatbot in whether using a WhatsApp as a bot or bot as a business, or and also the RPA and APA, those are IPA to have a robust, I guess, solutions that will help agencies, government agencies in particular, to reach into citizens, to interact and deal with a lot of pending paperwork and pending processes. And then moving into a bigger picture, the smart city, also something that we have been working on very actively to enable the sustainability of this. So thinking about the technology that we have today compared to 20 years ago, it's something I view amazing when I look at the supercomputer of 1995, where the has like 3 billion transistors, the supercomputer back then, and now the iPad that the child play with has 3 billion transistors. So we are moving into a direction that there's no return. So the technology has to keep up with the business requirement and the business need. So in general, what we have been developing, that viewing this from digital transformation perspective and business need perspective, that put a clear picture where the technology is going. Is it a traditional IT has a place with all this speed of transformation is happening? Is it going to affect the economy? The short answer is yes. Then that drove a bigger, I guess, challenge. Which area should we invest in first? Which area should we start exploring? And how should we explore when we're talking about government level projects that affect all citizens? So having services, digital services that completely changing the way we do business, re-engineering the process of doing most of the businesses. That was a target and goals. And I know that you guys spoke about the blockchain. Blockchain also has the huge potential of increasing the transparency and integrity of the process, especially when it comes to government. A lot of people viewing this by speculation and what is blockchain has to do with the way we do business, but in reality, this is the faster, the better solution for what government need today in all around the world. I don't want to be talk long in this area, but yes, the economy is reshaping itself based on the digital need right now, and based on the needs that are happening. And the pandemic gave a magnificent opportunities for all digital leaders to step in and make these changes possible, to deliver services faster and quicker and safer to the citizens.
Okay, thank you very much,
Okay,
Ahmed.
thank you very much, Ahmed.
So another question, how can government in your country be a driver of innovation? Mounia, could you please share with us what is done in Tunisia, how the Tunisian government is supporting innovation? Mounia, are you hearing me?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I think, Loubna, in general, the government can help with the one keyword, flexibility.
Right.
Our governments are known for their rigidity, and this is improving thanks to the COVID pandemic again. But we still have work to do, I think, in this sense. And technology is evolving and moving very quickly. So if we are not flexible and reactive, we can not be up to date. So I think this is the major point.
Okay. What about Algeria, Ouafa? Ouafa?
I think that in Algeria there's a big synergy right now, and we especially in matter of encouraging more startups to be involved in business. As you know, one of the most important factors of driving innovation and pushing it to reach its best performance is to invest in research and development. And this is not only the job of governments, it's also the job of public sector. But they should be like a fair spenders. So the government should be involved in education and social matters and etc. And the business founders or corporate should be also involved in helping innovation. For instance, if you take the statistics of UNESCO, you will find that in the global ranking of 15 top spenders on research and development, you will find that Africa is totally missing this ranking. The first country is South Africa, and followed by Japan, and then you will find Switzerland, Australia, Finland, Sweden, and etc. So even the United States is ranking 9th in this global ranking. So this means that Africa is totally out of this of this ranking, and we, not as Algeria only, but as Africa, we have to work on this matter. And I remember, if you allow me, Loubna, to add this, I had the chance to represent Algeria in Tokyo International Conference for Africa in Kenya in 2016. And I was invited by the African Union as Algeria delegate. So we, at that time in 2016, we spoke about how to help Africa to drive innovation. And still, till now, we are in 2021. There's a lot of job that should have been done since that time, and still is missing. So I think that as experts, as persons involved in business and research and development, we have to try to put to set a roadmap for innovation and try to be involved as much as we can. I personally, right now, I am involved in a project led by Microsoft. It's called Microsoft for Startups. But unfortunately, this is not available. It's available for now for Europe. So I'm mentoring European startups. But we are negotiating now with Microsoft so that to bring this program to Africa and MENA region. So I think that we will work on our part, and we will expect that the government help us on the other parts. Thank you.
Thank you, Ouafa. Thank you very much. Hazim, do you want to share some experience for Morocco? Hazim, est-ce qu'il y a eu des programmes spécifiques donc, que le gouvernement marocain a menés et qui ont vraiment été d'un grand apport pour tout ce qui est innovation?
Oui, j'ai compris. En fait, il y a eu des programmes, oui. Encore une fois, comme je disais tout à l'heure, il y a eu accélération. Il y avait beaucoup de choses sur la table des gouvernements. Les ministères avaient déjà des programmes. Et simplement, il y a eu accélération de ces programmes. Maintenant, il y a eu évidemment beaucoup de conférences, beaucoup de choses ont été dites par les différents ministères. En réalisation particulière pendant cette période, il y a eu des aides, il y a eu des crédits qui ont été octroyés à certaines entreprises pour passer la crise, etc. Je suis pas très, en fait, je suis un peu critique par rapport, vous le sentez peut-être, je suis un peu critique par rapport il n'y a pas eu de révolution pendant cette crise-là, de la part du gouvernement en tout cas. Il y a eu accompagnement, oui. Il n'y a pas eu de choses extraordinaires qui ont révolutionné les choses.
Merci Hazim, merci beaucoup. What about you, Ahmed? Do you want to share something about Saudi Arabia? Is the local government doing special programs to promote innovation and technology. Ahmed, are you hearing me?
Yes. If you allow me, this is an issue since I've been involved in local and international role in the same time. I will start by the international, I guess, experience that I recently had. We took a group of companies and a group of leaders from the technology world to the country of Sudan recently, and we start making, I guess, motion in the ground, a movement in the ground regarding the innovations for the government, led by the government. The reason being, we understand that this is a partnership has to be emerged between government, and we know in Africa and Middle East in general, they usually lead the innovation based on the projects, based on the scales, because the private sector is not yet mature in the technology world and the digital world in most of the African countries, unfortunately. So most of the initiatives in the governments come from research and development, either happen in the government agencies or universities. And they both control, most of them are controlled by the governments. So we decided that to put an initiative, Bitcoin Association, in my involvement with them, we put an initiative called BSV Government Initiative, which is controlled blockchain idea for Africa and government countries, and African countries, especially in governments, how we can help the innovation being driven based on the putting boots in the ground, training young people, opening research and development programs for in universities, and encouraging young people to get involved early on, because that's one area I think Africa need a lot of help for, which is enabling the young generations, the young people, getting curious, getting hungry for participating in the technology domain. And of course, fund is another challenge that people are facing. And also in Saudi Arabia, that's where I'm based right now, that the government is doing a lot to enable the technology. As I mentioned earlier, that services has been re-engineered. Data has been looked at as a foundation for decision-making process. Emerging technology has been looked at as a tool that's going to enable the services that government would like to provide. So with this combination, the innovation start becoming obvious and unstoppable in a lot of areas. If you guys are familiar with some of the platforms and the solutions that has just come during the pandemic, Saudi Arabia now has one of the most powerful platform for the controlling the pandemic, the citizen services, which is based on the vaccine. They can check whether the person has been vaccinated or has been diagnosed by COVID-19, or is he allowed to enter certain events. They use it for even people coming from outside the country for Hajj or Umrah to visit the country. So in general, yes, there's a lot of initiatives that have been introduced in just less than 12 months period, and they are effective, and they are working to help the citizens in the daily life. So 7-8 months ago, when we were still under the lockdown, we push, you go to the platform and through the app, and you choose whether you want to go get groceries, for example, because it wasn't in 100% lockdown. So in all the neighborhood localities and shopping and areas was, I guess, the way you're going to shop. It's within your area, and they will allow you to go within this geo-fencing area that you can't go beyond these boundaries, and controlling still the platform. I think it's being developed and it's here to stay, because it's going to help. It's going to help people navigate and having a lot of their services met. So in general, innovation is very active. The government is inspiring that by putting a lot of investment. They introduce a lot of new tools and technologies that helping advancing the daily life of people. And as I usually use this, we use technology to create data, and we use data to create values. So the value of using this technology is huge, and every person is noticing that in their daily life. There's still challenges that we need to address, but this is, I guess, we don't have time to open up all the discussions from all areas, but the benefits of using such platforms, such technologies, such tool in this short period of time, it's big and effective, and it's changing the economy.
Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you, Ahmed.
Please stay with us, because I have another question for you. As a strategy head of Bitcoin Association, in your opinion, how can we better prepare for any negative impact that tech could have on different economic sectors?
This is very
quickly.
Okay, I'll try. This is a big question and very loaded, but I'll try my best to make it simple. The challenge when it comes to the negativity of technology, any technology, if you view it in the beginning, if you go back and look at when the internet started, a lot of people view it as a tool that is going to spy on people, and now this is specifically accurately and correct when it comes to general purpose technology like the internet, and now a lot of economists viewing blockchain as a general purpose technology, which going to lead everybody hearing the negativities behind the finance side of it when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the cryptocurrencies. But the benefit of it is going to be huge. But how to overcome these challenges require a lot of educations in the high level, starting with governments, in inspiring a lot of startups to get into this domain and get into this ecosystem, and also putting a challenge for the private sectors that they can bring out solutions that they could actually help people, because the benefit is amazing when we think about the technologies, the emerging technologies in general, and the underlying technology behind the cryptocurrencies is also amazing. So the negatives come always with these speculations and the lack of knowledge and the lack of resources as well, because the more people you have in this ecosystem, the better understanding it will emerge from what to use and how to use it, and what use cases will be available and better for certain problems. So for the stakeholders to come together and to come up with answers and to come up with tangible solutions, education need to be leading the transformation, and also the resources. I don't know how much time I have, but I would love to elaborate in this area more, but I think you said just be quick.
Thank you, Ahmed. We have to plan another event to discuss more deeply about technology and its negative impact. So last year I had a very interesting discussion with Hazim about new and disruptive business models. So Hazim, I want you to share with us your vision about where technology is taking the economy. Donc, Hazim, à ton avis, où nous mène la technologie? On a eu une discussion l'année dernière très, très intéressante sur les nouveaux business models. Est-ce que tu peux partager quelques stories sur les nouveaux business models, mais vraiment en quelques minutes? Il ne nous reste plus beaucoup de temps.
Loubna, are you talking about the discussion in the car between Marrakech and Casablanca?
Yes, absolutely.
Merci Loubna. En fait, Loubna et moi, je dois l'avouer, nous faisons partie d'une association qui s'appelle le Centre des jeunes dirigeants, le CJD, et le CJD qui est présent dans plusieurs pays, qui est présent donc en Tunisie, en Algérie et au Maroc, pour les pays du Maghreb, et qui est présent également dans d'autres pays en Afrique et dans le monde. Et le CJD réfléchit à de nouveaux modèles et fait en sorte le fait de faire partie du CJD nous laisse travailler sur nos propres modèles et nos propres stratégies. Et en l'occurrence, la discussion qu'on avait eue, c'est une commission en fait au CJD qui s'appelle les nouveaux modèles économiques et qui permet à chacun dans son entreprise de réfléchir à sa stratégie et de la mettre en challenge versus les nouveaux modèles économiques. Alors, les nouveaux modèles économiques, ce sont ceux qui sont basés sur l'économie de la fonctionnalité et de l'usage et qui vont plutôt exploiter de l'information, la data en général, plutôt que la fourniture, on va dire, classique de biens ou de services. Et en l'occurrence, les exemples qu'on avait discutés et qu'on étudie dans cette commission, c'est comment faire en sorte de devenir incomparable par rapport à ses concurrents, par exemple, et dans sa relation avec ses propres clients, ses propres fournisseurs, rendre la relation plus complexe, de manière à ce qu'il y ait une véritable interdépendance entre toutes les personnes entre toutes les sociétés qui sont dans l'écosystème. Et alors quelques exemples peut-être de l'exploitation de la data par exemple. Il y a un cas que l'on étudie au CJT, c'est le cas d'un apiculteur, d'une entreprise qui travaille dans le miel, donc qui a des ruches. Il faut savoir que les ruches, les abeilles dans les ruches butinent un certain nombre de milliards, ça se compte en milliards de fleurs chaque année. Et c'est le travail vous le connaissez, c'est grâce à ce travail-là qu'il y a toute la fécondation dans les plantes. Et puis également, ces mêmes abeilles produisent du miel. Il y a un exploitant, apiculteur, donc, qui a pensé à se dire, et si j'analysais le contenu du miel, chimiquement le contenu du miel, il a trouvé dans ce contenu du miel que je rappelle, le miel coûte, une ruche rapporte à peu près 400 € par an quand on vend le miel, approximativement. Donc, en analysant chimiquement le contenu de ce miel, il a pu en sortir un certain nombre de composants qui sont capables de fournir l'information sur la composition chimique de la terre et de l'eau dans lesquelles les fleurs sont. Et quel meilleur échantillonnage aléatoire que celui d'une abeille qui butine évidemment. Et donc en analysant et avec un système de triangulation, on peut déterminer le contenu chimique, encore une fois de la terre et de l'eau, d'un certain nombre de périmètres géographiques, grâce tout simplement à l'exploitation de la data qui est issue du miel. Cette data-là rapporte à cette entreprise à peu près 4 000 € par an. C'est une forme d'exploitation évidemment de la data. Et donc le miel qui était à la base un échange de biens et de services, en tout cas une vente de biens qui est assez classique, qui est assez comparable, c'est difficile maintenant de comparer ce modèle avec celui d'un autre apiculteur, l'apiculteur voisin, qui lui aussi exploite le même type de ruches, le même type d'abeilles, etc. Donc l'exploitation de la data, effectivement, la technologie permet de faire ce genre de choses. Et donc ça nous pousse à réfléchir à nos modèles économiques différemment des modèles classiques. Après, on avait parlé du cas Michelin aussi, je crois, qui va rendre plus complexe la relation avec son client. Michelin avait, dans ses Michelin vend des roues comme Bridgestone, comme les ensembles. Et dans son département professionnel, c'est-à-dire les grandes roues, vous savez, les grandes roues que l'on peut trouver à 1000, 2000, 3000 euros. En tout cas, ce sont des roues qui sont extrêmement chères et qui ont une durabilité qui est connue. Michelin a pensé à transformer cette simple vente de roues, qui est comparable, parce que, mettons que je vends une roue à 1000 euros qui est capable de faire à peu près 10 000 km, ça me revient donc 0,1 euros le kilomètre globalement. Il a commencé à donc louer plutôt que vendre la roue. C'est un modèle innovant, d'accord, mais encore assez classique. Il s'est rendu compte qu'en formant les conducteurs des camions de ses clients, il pouvait améliorer en fait l'usage et donc économiser en termes c'est-à-dire que les roues ont une durabilité plus importante. Rappelez-vous qu'il a commencé à louer ses roues et non pas à les vendre, donc il avait intérêt à ce que la durabilité de ces roues soit plus longue, qu'elle passe par exemple, dans mon exemple, à 11 000, 12 000 ou 13 000 km sans pouvoir consommer plus de matière. Et puis en formant ces personnes-là, il leur a donné un label d'être formés, ces chauffeurs donc, de camions. Et puis en faisant ça, il a pu démontrer à ses clients qu'un chauffeur formé permet d'économiser également du carburant. Ça donne des idées à ses clients évidemment. Et même un chauffeur formé permet même de faire moins d'accidents. Sa sinistralité est inférieure. Qui dit sinistralité, elle va intéresser les assurances. Donc Michelin est allé négocier avec les compagnies d'assurance pour leur dire, si je vous amène des clients, si je vous amène un client dont le chauffeur est formé chez moi, que je labellise, quel est le pourcentage, quel est le taux de remise que vous êtes capable d'octroyer à mes clients en termes de primes. 10%, 15%, 20%. Et donc, il a fait bénéficier à ses clients, rappelez-vous, ce sont des clients qui achètent des roues de camions, non seulement des chauffeurs formés, une économie en termes de carburant, une économie en termes d'assurance, c'est-à-dire la prime d'assurance, et puis une économie dans le sens où moins de sinistralité, moins de caoutchouc, en tout cas moins de matière consommée. Et donc Michelin a pu, donc, en mettant en place ce nouveau modèle économique, devenir incomparable. En fait, finalement, quand un acheteur viendrait chez son patron pour lui dire voilà, je vais changer j'ai deux offres, j'ai une offre Michelin et j'ai une offre Bridgestone par exemple, je prends cet exemple-là, ça devient totalement incomparable. Et une fois qu'on rentre dans ce système, on n'en sort plus. Et c'est ce type de nouveau modèle économique, effectivement, que la technologie permet, parce qu'on peut analyser la data, on peut avoir une forme de relation différente avec nos clients. Donc voilà, c'était un peu la teneur de notre discussion ce jour-là. Et bon, en tout cas, je te remercie, Loubna, de m'avoir rappelé cet épisode. Et puis, surtout, merci au CJD de nous former comme ça, parce que finalement, c'est l'école de l'entrepreneur.
Tout à fait, Hazim. Merci beaucoup. C'est vraiment des sujets très passionnants. J'espère qu'on aura l'occasion de les détailler dans des événements futurs. Donc là, il nous reste plus beaucoup de temps. We don't have enough time. We have to close the panel. So I will ask each of you to say a last word and how can we, as an African country, promote technology. Ouafa, un dernier mot, s'il te plaît.
Yes. Thank you.
Rapidement, 1 minute, pas plus. Merci.
So I think that Africa is a very rich continent in matter of not only resources, natural resources, but in matter of human resources, which is the most important resource for Africa, young resources, innovators. And I think that we have to take care of our innovators. We have to work hard to show all the world that we in Africa, we are able to innovate, we are able to tackle our technical issues. And I will end my speech by a South African word, Ubuntu, which means together we are stronger. Thank you.
Thank you, Ouafa. Thank you. Mounia, last word.
Yeah, so the countries which will succeed in having a head start and can succeed will be those which invest in innovation, research and development, and especially in young people. Countries which invest in their young people by providing them with the means and the necessary facilities to undertake, because young people are naturally gifted for technology, they will have a big return on investments, I think.
Thank you very
Thank
much. Ahmed. Ahmed, the last word, please. Ahmed, are you here? Okay. Hazim, are you hearing me? Un mot de la fin, s'il te plaît.
Yes, I can hear you. And as you understood, I don't think the main issue is technology. Technology is there. There's no problem with technology. For me, the main issue is how we use this technology and how we improve our models with technology. So the main issue is our mindset, is the confidence we put in the technology, but also in the people. This is for me the main issue, and we have the opportunity as African people, as African countries, to reach the top of the world, in fact, and not be, in main maps we see our countries like rest of the world. We can reach the top of the world. We have this opportunity. We have the right to win in this competition, but not to focus on technology, but on the use of technology.
Absolutely. Thank you, Hazim.
Thank
Ahmed,
you.
please, closing thought in 1 minute. I think Ahmed is disconnected. So thank you everyone for your attendance. Hope to see you very soon in other events to combine effort to promote technology in Africa. Thank you very much. See you very soon.
Thank you, Loubna. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Loubna. I guess we were in the end not able to get the last and closing thoughts from Ahmed. So I'm going to say a very big thank you to all of our panelists, as well as a very big thank you to you, Loubna, for hosting such a great and insightful panel. So without taking any further time, we are then going to quickly be hopping right into the next panel, which will be hosted by William, whom you have all met earlier today. So I'm just quickly saying goodbye to all of our speakers now, and then I'm going to be inviting onto the stage William. Thank you so much, Loubna. Ahmed, are you there to give us your closing thoughts? Okay, I guess not. All right. Thank you so much, Loubna.
Thank you. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Hélène, William, and all the Pan-African team. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to tweet, share on your LinkedIn, your Facebook, as well as your Instagram with the hashtag PATF North Africa, PATF North Africa. So I see William now, and I'm going to be inviting her onto the stage.